Hello, hello. You know what I haven't done yet? I have not booted up the game. Or turned on my controller. Where even is my controller? Oh, there it is. It was hiding behind my mic. If you saw my setup, you'd understand. Game in focus. Beat bitches. Exactly. Yeah, just in for a chill night tonight. Now I did do a bit of a mean. When I hit drive here, you'll see that we're already on a delivery. Why do I feel so awful right now? But yeah, we're on a delivery from Warsaw to Berlin. Basically the opposite. No, I shouldn't go there. Shouldn't go there. But yeah, we're carrying... What are we carrying? Some forklifts. Good old forklifts. There we go. And the thing I've noticed, right? I've gone through 5 different toll booths, right? Doing this. I was trying to do this off stream and I couldn't bring myself to heckin' do it. But I've gone through like 5 different toll booths. I think I'm gonna hit a 6th and then gonna have to pay another toll. The first one was €6, the second one was like 79. And then I think I picked up a ticket for another one. It's like you get the thing, like you stop at the booth, you get a little ticket, you don't have to pay right then, but then you get to the other side and you have to pay. I should probably get over for the capo. Now you see this little bridge thing coming up. This is actually becoming more and more common across Europe. I think the Netherlands does this, where they'll do like bridges, right? But the bridges aren't for road traffic, they're not for rail traffic, they're for wildlife traffic. They're bridges, but they're covered in grass, not pavement. We need to do that here, honestly. It'd be super cool. Okay. Yep, another toll booth coming up. Better start dropping my speed. Gentle, gentle. Well, let's stick to this lane. Oh. Yep, 52 euro. That's gone. And because I'm in my own truck, I have to pay that. Oh, gone a little too fast. Go. Comes up to 70. Ah, crossing the border into Germany. I believe this is just a formality. Yeah, just a formality. Walk more. Wasn't watching my speed. Go, set cruise. I don't know why I just feel off today. Could be a number of things at play, honestly. Earages, right on the turn. Not getting out of here. Huh, a stoplight. Wouldn't expect to run into one of those here. Oh, I'm gonna need to eep after this job. I'm gonna need to go big eepy. In-game. Big eepy in-game. I need to get over. Do I shoehorn my way over? No, they're letting me over. Sweet. Ah, there's stuff here. I believe that question mark is a dealership. That first question mark on, like, the street is a dealership because there's a service center icon under it. But then that other one on the left of the sat nav is a recruitment agency. So I think once we drop this off, we'll do a little bit of free roam. Oh, that works. Turn green right as I heckin' got to it. Yep. Turn in here. Pretty wide. Still gonna scrape the fucking trailer. Oh, not too bad. Let's do that. Yeah, because this is like the really open one. Yeah, no, let's back this bitch in. Alright, so first. Somebody hitting that? Pretty close. That's... I milked it. Alright, let's see here. Let's try that. This might work. No. No. This ain't working. This one ain't working. I do like that the trailer has steering wheels. That was a cool trailer. Oh, I didn't fix my again thing. Ooh. I'm gonna put another point in eco driving. Alright. Now real quick. I need to fix something with OBS. I always need to fix this. There we go. Alright, now I want to do a little bit of free roam. I believe Berlin is an origin point for the special transport jobs. So we could probably try to swing one of those. I'd like to see about an engine upgrade first. Like, if we're gonna do that, I'd like to see about an engine upgrade. But don't have to. But with the special transports, a beefy heckin' engine really helps. Lots of horsepower, lots of torque. Sometimes you can get more torque by upgrading your transmission. Plus, this has a little bit of wear on some of the components because I did buy it used. I did buy this truck used, so it's whatevs. Oh, heck. I should watch where I'm going. I'm gonna make a left, or a right here, not a left. A right here. Whoa! I gotta pay more attention. Alright, let's see how close to this pecker we can get. Right there. I'm forcing him to move up. Air pressure too low. I don't have air brake simulation turned on. I probably should, but I don't. So we're going to go down here. I'm gonna go here. Yep, recruitment agency. And then, like I said earlier, I believe that yeah, it's a dealership. I don't know what kind of dealership, but it's a dealership. Either way, they'll have a place for me to go eepy. So it's a man dealership. Nah. I could look at truck upgrades. I could price them out at least. Again, I'd like a slightly better engine. It's gonna be like 20,000 euro to get that swap, but like, sorry, I was trying to open a drink IRL. Nothing adult, nothing spicy. Yeah, let's just look at the upgrades. Actually, how much would it be? €69,810 to get this truck back down to 0 wear. Don't have the other cabin. Oh, this is a DLC truck? Huh. Oh, I already upgraded the engine. What would this be? 5,761 after trading in the used engine. Let's see. It's the same ratios, it just has a Jake brake, basically. Does make it better. Looking at 16,044 for that and the upgraded engine. Heck it. We'll do it. That's so basic. Ah, here we go. Hex values. Let us see. I have a particular shade of blue that I really like. 27C1FC. 22,044 euro. See order. Are you heckin' kidding me? I have to... That clear the order just to get rid of something I don't want. Just get rid of one thing. Actually, what would be better bang for the buck? Better bang for the buck would come from getting the transmission upgrade. And then, obviously we need a new paint job, because that adds boost, right? Fresh coat of paint adds boost. We now have a blue truck. I don't like that they're letting me trade in the tires. Cause like I don't like used tires on anything. Don't really have the cool rims. Wait, really? An auxiliary fuel tank? Oh, it's double tank situation. I don't know what level I am right now. Would help with aerodynamics. That would help with aerodynamics. I don't know, I think it looks kind of goofy. Clear. Heck it. Heck it. We're going to be swimming in money soon anyway. Goal tonight is to upgrade the garage. The goal tonight is to upgrade the garage, which costs, I believe, $180,000 for the first upgrade. Not dollars, euros. Let's get some sleepo. 1 p.m. I love this song. Freak Market. It's filtered by what's in Berlin. Yes, it is an origin point. Ah, check it out. We can go up to Sweden. Up to Sweden. Sorry. If Pat's watching, he'll know Sweden. Now, the funny thing about the trucks you buy your drivers, right? You can upgrade them. You can have, like, a fleet preset. But you don't normally need to. Like, you don't need to do, like, power upgrades or anything. An upgrade that would be good to make those better tires. Better tires give you better fuel economy. Make you use less fuel. Although what's better bang for the buck there is just having them train into eco driving. looks like we're going there. Oh, I should turn on my lights. Yeah, let's head up to Scandinavia. I think I'm actually where do you oh. That's pretty well lined up. Alright, let's roll. I think we once again have forklifts. That's kind of funny because, like, all the brand names, except for the trucks in this game, are fake. Same goes for American Truck Sim. Like, you can drive a Volvo VNL 780, which is a real truck we have here in the States, but if you get a load of electric cars to deliver, you are likely taking it to a Voltic dealership. Or a Volta dealership, not a Tesla dealership. There's also, instead of FedEx, you have Posted. Yeah. He does it. Floor it. Merge. Let's go. And we set the cruise control and we forget about it for a while. Oh, heck. There we go, high beams. There we go. We can be the asshat. It's funny, if you drive along with your high beams on, and you run into you come across someone coming the opposite way, they will flash their lights at you. Beep beep. Hello. Give you a beep beep. I don't have an air horn. Just making the dinner. Dinner's been done here. Well, okay, we had Waffle House for dinner. Rice and corn. Now, this is gonna sound kind of weird, and your opinion on this will depend on your opinion of sour cream. But what I like doing, what I used to do a lot, it's actually sort of a safe food for me. What am I thinking? Oh yeah, if it's taco night, you take just the meat, you take some corn, like just some canned corn, and some sour cream, mix all that up. Mix it up, eat it. You can put it in a taco if you want, but I typically just eat it straight up like that. Oh my god, beans would be so good. Like refried beans or whole beans, like whole black beans, or like whole pinto. Who knows? In this situation. Okay, in this situation, I'm thinking the whole beans. Especially considering the canned refried beans are usually too heckin' sweet for my taste. Like, I really don't care for canned refried beans. Hello, if you're just tuning in. Homemade is so much better. I've never made homemade refried beans. I imagine it's pretty easy though. It's not like making a proper mole sauce, which takes heckin' ages. There are cheater mole sauces you can make that are like 95% the same. But actual mole is pretty involved. It's kind of like making proper Italian bolognese sauce. Yeah, it's like a whole day affair. Or like making French demi-glace. That's a whole day, maybe two. Because, yeah. The food world is going to explode. I hope so. I heckin' hope so. I can't wait for that day. It's gonna be great. Hello, Crazy Dane 20. Have I had homemade pizza? Hun, I've made my own pizza dough before. We have a pizza stone downstairs. It's kind of a pain. Because the way I make my dough, it sticks like hell to the stone. And yes, once again, hello, Crazy Day. More flowers-y. Yeah, probably. It's a pretty high hydration dough, what I would make. Oh, excuse me. But here's the secret to homemade pizza dough, right? The secret is to throw it in a glass container, like in an oiled glass container, in the fridge, and just, you let it ferment. You let it sit like sourdough for like a couple of days, preferably like 3 or 4. I tried that. I tried flour on the stone. That never really worked. What ended up working well for me was a mixture of flour and cornmeal. I actually don't mind the texture of cornmeal on the bottom of flour, or on the bottom of pizza dough. Sorry, I actually don't quite mind it. It gets airier, yes, and it gets a delicious fermented flavor. Like if you leave it long enough, you basically make sourdough without the hard part of making a sourdough starter. I should do a cooking stream at some point. I just don't have the equipment to do it. Well, okay, I could use my phone for, like I could use my iPhone for a camera, because I have got a Epic Cam. But, like, I don't have a streaming rig downstairs. Why done a stuffed crust? No. And I need to. I missed my exit. Thank you, Zay. You made me miss my exit. Can I pop a Yui in the toll booth lot? I don't think it's legal, but I don't care. We're gonna do it. There we go. I just shaved so much time off our trip. I shaved an hour off. It's closer to what it was supposed to be. Tell him the popo, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare do it. I will. Do it then. Heckin' do it. Tell the virtual popo I did a virtual U-turn at a virtual toll booth. Could be better just trying to survive. I feel that. Do you even have my mom's number, or would this be something through Discord? Oh, that works. Oh yeah, you guys do know each other on Facebook. So you're gonna tell my mom that I pulled a virtual U-turn at a virtual toll booth, and that there's recorded evidence of this. I have Twitch set to save my streams, right? So I can, you know, make highlight reels later. By the way, if you're a streamer in my chat and you don't do that, you should. Also, if you have a Stream Deck, get the Twitch add-on and put you a button on your Stream Deck that what am I trying to say? Put you a button on your Stream Deck that lets you put a marker on your stream. Every time something funny happens, hit the marker button. If you're gonna make a highlight reel, now you know where you need to. Now you know where you need to start editing. Yeah. No, yeah, it's a time saver. So is setting up said Stream Deck for, Did you actually message her? Did you actually? But yeah, definitely if you have a Stream Deck, set it up to work with your editing program. Just set a bunch of keybinds. Like, go through, customize your keybinds. If it doesn't have a keybind, give it a keybind, and then you can give it a button on your Stream Deck. Don't have a Stream Deck? Have a mobile app. You get 6 buttons for free. You may need more than that, but it's a great way to start. I just have the regular, like, OG Stream Deck. What? What is this? Too much of a chicken to actually talk to her? Aw, come on. Kind of sounds like a, I'm gonna brush that. Oh, trailer damage 1%. Let's see. No load damage, we're good. I hit it. I did hit that. I did brush it, and it did nearly flip my truck. But that's okay, because we're still here, we're still going. I have, actually. Not on stream, and I'm not going to do it on this profile. Maybe at some point I'll, like, make a video, like, just showing, yeah, it is possible to flip the truck. I think, since we're going somewhere up here, I think we're going to Malmo? I think going to here would be the time-saving thing. That and this job is going to pay enough that... This job is going to pay enough I could eat the extra 200 euro. Yep. Yep. 33 clicks up the road. And, well, everyone, welcome to Sweden. Don't eat it? What if I wanna? What if I want to take 200 euro, grill it up, and eat it? Said no, so yeah. Well, there you also said yeah. So now I'm confused and might accidentally eat 200 euro, even though I am in no possession of European notes. The only cash I've ever handled is American, with the occasional foreign coin. Somewhere I have an Emirati dirham in my possession. I don't remember how I came into possession of that thing. Actually, I do. Someone gave it to me as a quarter at one of my jobs. I called them and they were like, oh, you can keep the coin if you want. I'll give you another quarter. And then they gave me a US quarter. So I came into possession of one Emirati dirham. Then there was an apartment I moved into where we had like some, I believe it was a Korean coin. It was a symbolic language, right? Like Chinese, Japanese, Korean, what have you. And it looked like Korean lettering. I'm no expert though. And then, of course, there's the odd Canadian penny I've handled. It's funny that you bring up that you have $32 bills. Did you know there are people in this country that if you try to pay with a $2 bill, they will call the police on you because they think you're trying to use counterfeit money? It's like a real thing. Some people get held up at like malls, grocery stores. And All because, like, the security guard or cashier or whoever the heck is like, yeah, that's not a real bill. I'm gonna call the police on you. And then the police show up and they take one look. They're like, take the fucking bill. It's a $2 bill. These have been legal US currency for so long. Yeah, no, you could actually. You'd have grounds for at least a formal complaint. Shush. No. Stream Elements can do what it pleases. Or rather, it can do what I've told it to do, which is exactly what it's doing. I'm an American, so I don't know what this is, but we're gonna go on it. I'm kidding. It's a roundabout, formerly known as a traffic circle. Ah, check it out. IKEA. Well, we are in Sweden, so seeing an IKEA would make sense. We have like 2 of those. There are like 50 in the entire US. There are 2 in my state. Actually, my state plays host to the newest IKEA, the one in Norfolk, Virginia. Oh, heck my darn. The entrance is right there. Sorry, I have a condition. All right. Oh, that's really tight. I'm just gonna pull it in like that. No roundabouts. We have a tiny roundabout in my city. It can't be bigger than like 50 feet across. Oh. Is that a level up? No. But at least now I know that we are level... We're level... 6. Sorry, I blanked. Completely and utterly blank. Okay. So don't have that. I'm not taking out the big loan. No new level for you? Yeah. Big sad hours. Big sad hours. Okay, let's see. While we're in Malmö. Let's see. Let's go into Norway. Oh, it's a double. Oh, this is actually what I believe here in the States would be called a Rocky Mountain double. It pays decently. Actually pays decently per kilometer, too. Let's do it. Oh, it's only 27 tons. Come on. Come on. Where's your sense of adventure, game? Game, where's your sense of heckin' adventure? Hit the store? Bet. Bet. Oh. What? You ask nicely. Babe, this is your fault. Zeze, this is your fault. You asked nicely. RV! The store hit you? No, I'm pretty sure the store can't move. Oh, I like this song too. It moves in tiny pieces. No, you're right. Did you know that every cell in your body is fully replaced every 7 years? You were literally not the same person you were 7 years ago. Your stomach goes faster though. Every cell in your stomach is replaced in like 2 weeks. Sorry, I have like little bits of knowledge here and there. Nothing cohesive. Absolutely nothing cohesive. Oh, it's a 70. You need to get over. Yes. Yes. Get the boy. Oh shit. I did not mean to do that. Throwing up. No, don't throw the boy. He didn't deserve such treatment. He's just a boy. And he's only got 3 HP. This. Yes. Oh, this is gonna be a tight squeeze. I have an idea though. I'm gonna try to stick the truck in this little gap here. Now. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that. I should do it this way. It just had to give me the hardest one. The fuck? It's a fork in my chat. Oh, fucking heck. In the biz, we call that a skill issue. Exploring Twitch thingies. Is that a better TTV emote? I don't remember. I did hit that. Actually, no, it hit me. No, it hit me. It had no heckin' right. It had a left, though. Sue it? I will. Cheebus! This is such a tight gap. There we go. Alright, the saving grace here is that it's an articulated trailer. So we can, it's easier to swing it a little bit wide. Got a friend. Got a friend. Don't got a friend. No friends. I mean, I have friends. But I mean, in this situation. Oh, that trailer. Oh, it just cleared. Turn signal would have been nice, buddy. this, we gotta go, like, super wide. We have to go to the extremes of whatever turn. And this is just a Mustang. It's an American on vacation. Yup. Yup. They brought their car for some heckin' reason. Oh, did you know? Did you know? If you import a car from the US to the country of Estonia, you can drive it with foreign tags for a year before you have to get EU tags. I've looked way too hard into moving to Estonia. And Iceland, and Switzerland, and Germany, and Spain, and Portugal, and Denmark, and Sweden, and Finland. That is where? Oh, Europe. Just generally Europe. Oh, Iceland. I've looked into moving to Iceland. I've actually applied to jobs in Iceland and Denmark. I got neither of them. Probably for being grossly underqualified. Greenland is part of Denmark, but physically it's really close to Canada. And no, I haven't looked into moving to Greenland. What do you mean, oi? I'm confused, Hun Bun. Yup. I've also looked into moving to Canada. Canada and Germany have similar requirements, actually, as far as education and work experience go. They basically require that for a given job, you are the most qualified applicant. Except the main difference is, with Canada, the employer has to make sure that there's not a Canadian that would be more qualified, or at least that's applied. Like, obviously, there are going to be people that are more qualified, but they probably didn't apply. But then Germany, they have to look through the whole EU, not just Germany. Switzerland won't even give you a visa if you have a like. Switzerland's weird. They almost won't give you a visa, even if you have a job offer, if you don't have the education and experience to back it up. It's very strange. Also, Switzerland is like hella expensive. Like, Geneva's one of the most expensive cities in the world. It's right up there with DC, San Francisco, Paris, Tokyo. Sorry, I'm info dumping again. Let's take a look at our magnificent little train we got going on here. Info dump away. What would you like me to info dump about next? Lego or... SpongeBob? Okay. So the Krabby Patty secret ingredient is actually public knowledge, right? At least to the audience. I don't know if it's public knowledge in Bikini Bottom, but to the audience, it has been made readily available. Like, Plankton spends all this time. No, no. The lore accurate answer is that Mr. Krabs says the secret ingredient is SpongeBob. But then if you ask SpongeBob, and he's willing to tell you, he'll tell you that he cooks every Krabby Patty with love. And that's what makes them taste so fantastic. That's why if he cooks it, it's going to be amazing. But then if Squidward cooks it, even if he matches SpongeBob exactly, it's not going to taste as good. Also, the voice actors for Karen and SpongeBob. I forget Karen's voice actor's name, but SpongeBob was voiced by the legendary Tom Kenny. Karen and SpongeBob's voice actors are married in real life and have been for like 2 decades at least. I think they were married before the show. Yes, they are. They are. Karen and SpongeBob are married IRL, and it's the cutest thing. Like, seriously, I think they've been married since like 95? And the show started in 97? So, yeah. It was like very early into their marriage. Tom Kenny got what he got, unknown to him, the gig of a lifetime. He got the part where the main character... Oh, they were married in 96? Close enough. But very early into their marriage, he got the gig of a lifetime playing one of the most recognizable characters in all of animation. Fucking SpongeBob SquarePants. Close enough. Wait, that means I'm older than SpongeBob. I don't know how to feel about this information. What do you mean he controls it all? Tom Kenny controls all of SpongeBob? I was born in 97. Oh yeah, Steven Hillenburg died. I didn't know Tom Kenny got all the control over it, though. That's cool, though. Glad it stayed, you know, in good hands and didn't just get turned over to a group of like, investors. I love it. I love it. But yeah, it's like the voice actors, the main ones, like Mr. Lawrence, the guy that plays Plankton. I forget fucking Squidward and Patrick. But then Tom Kenny. Yes, I would like some more information that would mess with me, actually. But like, they're all, basically all of them have a shared experience. They've basically all turned down much higher paying gigs because they simply love what they do already. Which, you get to work on SpongeBob. That's totally fair. I'm literally older than Google. I am a dinosaur. No, it's funny. I was born into a world that had the internet pre-YouTube, but then my sibling was born into a world that knew what YouTube was. Stop. We've just been going and going and going and going. Yeah, 2005. And did you know YouTube started as a dating site? Did not start as a video platform. It started as a dating site. Yep. It started as a dating site. There, and you know, one of the keys to success in the business world is, yeah. What do you mean, me? Me? I thought we met through Discord. But anyway, like the key to, one of the main keys to success in the business world is to do something different. It's to do something different, right? Do what no one else is doing. Well, there were plenty of dating sites at the time. You had like Match.com, eHarmony, Plenty of Fish, you know, all these. But then all they let you do is upload pictures. YouTube only let you upload videos. Like, they didn't give you the cop-out of having videos as an option alongside photos. No, videos were a requirement. If you wanted to put images of yourself on YouTube, you had to do videos. Well, they found out... Oh, there's the first long installment. Finally. But they found out that people were going to watch videos instead of to find love. So they scrapped the dating part and just made it a video site. And now look at them. Now look at them. It's one of the most recognizable things in the world. And it's funny. Like, if you ask children from my generation, like, what did you want to be when you grew up? A lot of them would have said something like doctor, astronaut, firefighter, you know, typical response. And that would go back to, like, you know, Gen X and then, you know, boomers and, you know, stuff like that. Like, you know, those generations. But then you ask Gen Z and especially Gen Alpha, one of the most common answers you get is YouTuber. More generally content creator, but one of the most common answers you get is, when I grow up, I want to be a YouTuber. It's a completely different world now. Some things are better, some things are worse. That's just how it is. No, I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. That YouTube is worth over 180 billion. I fully believe that. Sorry, this is autism info dumping alongside ADHD topic hopping. This started as a discussion about Tom Kenny being married to Karen's voice actor. And now we're talking about the value of YouTube. The monetary value of YouTube. Oh, yeah. I believe the Twitch one too. Would you like some of the history of Twitch? Would you like some Twitch story, if you will? Just want $5? I don't have $5 to give you. Anyway, Where am I going with this? Oh, if you ever make a payment to Twitch for like a subscription, or you buy bits or something like that, if you look at your bank statement for the entry where you made where Twitch made a charge to your account, like where you paid for something on Twitch, it'll say JTI and then Twitch.tv. JTI stands for Justin TV Incorporated. Because Twitch was not always Twitch. Twitch started life as Justin TV. It was a website specifically for one guy to share his life, to prove that live streaming video was possible over the internet. Like, we'd already had it for like TV broadcasting, but he wanted to do it his own way. Like, he made a website and then just streamed every bit of his life. He'd bring a computer around with him, and like, he'd stream walking down the street, he'd stream going to the grocery store, he even streamed himself sleeping a lot of the time. And people would watch. More and more people watched over time. Then other people wanted to hop on board, so he opened it up to other people. Why? Clout. Why else? So he opened it up to other people, right? And then it turned out one of the most common thing, one of the most popular things at least, was gaming. So then he did a rebrand from Justin TV to Twitch TV. Also, what do you think the TV in Twitch.tv stands for? Do not Google it. No, it does not stand for teleport vests, and it doesn't stand for television. It stands for Tuvalu or Tuvalu. It's an island nation, right? It's an island nation. Yeah. So Twitch.tv is not Twitch.television, it's Twitch.Tuvalu. I'm sure I'm not saying that country name right. I'm an American, of course I'm not. No, not Teletubbies vaccine. What the fuck? But yeah, it's funny. The sale of .tv domain names, especially like big websites like Twitch.tv, accounts for 10% of the government's income. Like the government of Tuvalu, domain sales account for 10% of their income. Like the island's whole budget, like what they have to spend, 10% of it is from domain name registration. I don't want to know. I don't have a clue as to how much Twitch.tv costs to register every year. I imagine it ain't cheap. I imagine it was cheap in the beginning, but then the website got big and everyone wanted a .tv domain name, so now they're pricey. Couple million? I was thinking a little less actually, but you're probably right. Oh great. Toll booth coming up. God, I swear, if I wasn't playing a video game, this would be a just chatting stream. I'm gonna do dishes. Tell the dishes to do themselves. 12 euro. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Go do the dishes. I'll still be here when you get back. I think I'm actually gonna fast travel back to my main garage when I'm done with this. Oh, excuse me. This is a cool bridge. Next topic, bubbles bubbling in oil. I'm confused. I'm sorry, I'm confused. I believe those signs tell us that we are now in Norway. Ah, 70 click. Speed limit. Oh wow, it's only a toll booth on one side. That's very interesting. But like, real talk, I'd love a setup to do a cooking stream. Give me an excuse to clean the kitchen more often. It's not that we don't clean the kitchen, it's just that everyone in this house is neurodivergent. Some things slip through the cracks. Some things slip through the cracks way too often. We do make an effort, though. Oh, wow. I gotta run to the restroom. Holy wow. I will be right back. sorry about that. Where's my controller? There it is. Alright, let's get back at it. Bro. What the fuck was that? Not that far away, not that far away. Oh heck, we gotta get off here. And I gotta go EP again. Wow, and I need fuel. Yep, another roundabout. Cut through it slowly. There we go. Now, the fun thing about this game is if you have an articulated trailer like I do, you can't actually back it into the spot. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be sketchy. See, that's not a dealership next to me. That's just a generic service center. Yes, please go. Alright. Yep, our turn-in is hither. I can do anything. Yeah, it's saying to skip it, but I'm not gonna skip. There we go. This should be a level up. I stand corrected. I stand way corrected. Alright. I need to go take a nap. A couple of places to go nap around here. When I hit level 7, I'm definitely going to look at truck upgrades, but for now, no. Can't really do truck upgrades. Please stop. Wait, did I have a stop? Did I just run a stop sign? Actually, we could be total jackasses. Stop here. I do need to go and retrieve some fuel. Let's go the long way. Let's go this way so that I get the discovery for that recruitment center. Alright. Let's come on. It's midnight, so it should be pretty dead traffic-wise. There we go. There we go, there we go. Recruitment agency has been discovered. Also does have a garage. That's cool to know. Whoa. I way overshot that. And it's right trigger to go, not A Lamau. Now, are you ready for the pain? Parking brake. Watch the price. We're just gonna fill. You can't see it, but I'm holding the controller over my head. As if to show off what I'm doing, even though you can't really see it. 1,065 euro for that tank of diesel. Well, now that the pain train is done, let's get back to making some money. Let's see, something... There's not really much in Oslo. Could do this excavator job. Yeah, let's do it. Wait, 2 hours and 14 minutes of deadhead? Huh, alright. Oh well, we'll get hella free roam bonuses. You do get XP for free roam. You do get XP for free roam, so actually we could level up just off of this deadhead, which would be super, super cool. Because then I potentially get a new chassis. And that would be like super cool, because then I could possibly get 2 drive axles. Or, you know, something with a tag lift. I don't know what the options for the 2021 XF are. I love this song. I say that about a lot of these, but like, I wouldn't subject you to a song if I didn't like it. Because I have to listen to it too. This isn't just playing in your ears. It's playing in mine too. So like, if I don't like it, why the fuck would I make you listen to it? Oh, I could be going faster. Heck. Okay, what game is this? Sarah Suitor 1. This is Euro Truck Simulator 2. Sort of a comfort game for me. It's pretty reliable. Tonight we have upgraded this truck. We gave it a sick blue paint job. And currently we're in Norway. It's on PS5? I didn't know it was on PS5. I'm on PC right now. I don't know if I can take this. A wild snow leopard has appeared. Oh, well, hello either way. Lady Darkakaji. Had trouble reading that. Oh, heck. Oh, well. I was distracted. I'll take that one. Oh, wait, are you the snow leopard? In that case, welcome, welcome. Ah. This is the good one. This is, like, if you see the weird meme clips of the people on TikTok, you know, with the AI voice saying they're Red 40 maxing or whatever, and it's a trucking game, it's probably this game's sibling, American Truck Simulator. Which is, it's built on the same engine by the same team. It's just America. It's not Europe. It actually looks better, too. It's graphically better. Maybe I should play some American Truck next time. Ooh, what's that emote? Is that cat holding a frying pan? I love it. This one looks better than others. Oh, this one is beautiful. Like, this one is beautiful. Always has been. It's an older game. It's like early to mid 2010s initial release. But it's always looked good. It's always played well. It's actually always run on my computers. Even the weird laptop I had in high school, it ran on that. It ran on that, not beautifully. I was about to say beautifully, but like, we're talking, have I played on the road? I have not. This is really the only truck sim I've played. I do like sim games, so like I have a farming simulator floating around here somewhere. I have floating sim. I would like a game like City Skylines, except it's like a dedicated railroad game. Love seeing how much you Brits are different. Who, me? Because I'm not British, I'm American. I'm defo Scottish. Crazy bunch. In a good way. In a good way. No problem, hon. If I didn't need to get over so soon. What state? Oh, I'm in Virginia. What time is it here? 10:37 p.m. 22:37 if you're used to 24-hour time. Whew. It's actually kind of funny. I used to play a lot of a game called EVE Online, you know, the Internet Spaceships MMO. My dad was Scottish, my mom was British, but I'm Texan. My condolences for being Texan. I'm joking, I'm joking. Yeah, you should be sleeping, hon. If you need to dip to go to sleep, full send. Either way, thank you for stumbling onto my stream. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I used to play a lot of a game called EVE Online. I still play it a little, but nowhere near as much as I used to. But I was in a corporation. It's akin to like a WoW guild. And we got this like British teenager, like I have to assume you live near London. But he was playing with a bunch of Americans. Nice. But like he was playing with a bunch of Americans, and he asked, "What time is it in America?" And all of the Americans, of course, we were all like, "Which part, buddy? America's a big place." And he was just like, "No, just like, what time is it in America?" And then we told him it would be different based on who he was asking, because true, we were all in different states. And he was like, "Wait, what?" So I was like, so I Googled just real quick, like a UK-US size comparison map, and I sent it to him, and I kind of blew his mind a little. Like, I guess he didn't realize just how big America is. But I guess if you grow up in a country the size of England your entire life... Oh, thanks for the follow, friendo! I'm gonna be honest, the follow noti kind of scared me. Yeah, we do have like 5 time zones, because we've got like Hawaii. Would Alaska be in its own time zone? Like west of Pacific time? I don't actually remember. Geography's never been my strong suit. Is this job still here? It is! Sweet! I've been to Texas all of once. And all I remember is you could do a 12-hour road trip starting in Texas and still be in Texas. Like at the end of the road trip. Alaska's Pacific. Didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, that follow also gives you access to an emote. The emote is I'm in Edinburgh. Fun fact, I've never left the US. I have a passport, but I haven't even been to Canada or Mexico. Or never anywhere in the Caribbean. I haven't even left the contiguous states, you know, what we often refer to as the lower 48. Texarkana, El Paso, 7 hours. Jeez. Like, actually, just insane. I do know Alaska's bigger than Texas. Like, Texas likes to believe they're the biggest state. Some genuinely do. But Alaska is the bigger state. Just doesn't look like it on a map because map projections are awful. Only been to Beddendorm for holiday. I wonder where that is. Actually, I'm gonna set that now. Don't do what I'm doing, kids. Oh, Spain. Do you live in S? Do you live in Spain without the A? Do you live in Spin? Sorry, it's the first thing that popped into my mind. Only if you include the islands at its tip. If you don't include the islands, Texas is bigger. Okay, that's fair. Ah, I hear Spain's nice. Again, I've never been outside of the U.S. But there is a lot of cool stuff to see here. There's a lot of cool stuff to see here in the States. Once, going back to Eve again, I once had a courtmate that was talking about coming over here for, like, getting, you know, the max visa time he could, which I believe is 90 days, without having to, you know, get residence of some kind. But he was planning on coming over here for like a month or two and just doing a massive, massive road trip, like just across the entire country. And honestly, you could do a lot in 2 months. But I'm glad he had that perspective on it, because there's a good chunk of non-Americans, non-North Americans especially, that are like, oh, I'm gonna go to New York, and then I'm just gonna stay for a week, but I want to go to like Disneyland, you know, the one in California. I want to go to Florida. I want to be in New York. I want to do all this in like 4 days, and it's like, no. Like a football team named after a city they have never played a single game in ever. Are you talking about Manchester? Or are you talking about American football? So you're talking about American football, I'm stumped. I don't really follow American football. Oh, coming a little too hot. It's okay. It's okay. Cowboys have never... Are you serious? The Dallas Cowboys have never played a game in Dallas, Texas? You've got to be joshing me right now. You've got to be totally fucking joshing me right now. It's true. Oh boy. At least, like, the college team, the team from my college when I was in school, I never got my bachelor's, but anyway, at least the team there played in their city a lot. It was the Memphis Tigers. At least the Memphis Tigers played in Memphis a hell of a lot. God, I miss being in marching band. You're off to sleep. See you around. See you around, friendo. Thanks for that follow. Old stadium was in Irving, Texas. The AT&T Stadium is in Arlington. Why not put one in Dallas? Is there like some weird zoning thing? Does the city not want it, or... There's gotta be a reason. Like, there's gotta be some sort of reason. Oh, I'm a little too fast. Itch to scratch. There we go. Now, is this toll booth on my side of the road, or no? It is on my side of the road. What happens if I... Oh, it auto-pays! Okay, that's actually pretty cool. It's actually pretty sick. Dallas is so packed with no room for a new stadium. Their hockey team, basketball team have to share a stadium. How does that work? I am so confused. Like, does the floor move out of the way and then it just gets flooded whenever they need to play a hockey game? I'm sorry, I'm in utter disbelief. Like, I believe you, but at the same time, like, how? What? Why? How? What? Bleh. Dallas Stars and Dallas Mavericks are in one stadium. Yeah, I picked that up, but, like, how does that work? Because, like, you wouldn't play ice hockey on a basketball court, and you wouldn't play basketball on a hockey rink. But if they share the same stadium, how does that work? Unless it's like two separate stadiums in the same building, which sounds completely unfeasible. But it is Texas, so I probably found the money for it somewhere. Basketball game is played on a false floor and they spend a whole day freezing it. Okay. 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 That makes a bit more sense. So the basketball court moves out of the way, and then they can, you know, flood and freeze an ice floor. Hockey game is on the real floor, as it should be. What little I've seen of hockey is super intense and like the best sport. Like, what would get you red carded in soccer or football, if you're not American, gets you 2 minutes in timeout in hockey. Again, I don't really keep up with sports. I barely even keep up with the Memphis Tigers. Blank. Go Tigers, go. Always. Sorry, I was in the band. I had to be into it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh man, this hill is bonkers. It's really neat. The basketball floor is made out of 5x5 panels on wheels. Also, it's not just one giant piece. It's a bunch of tiny pieces? Okay, that's... The cool thing just got even cooler. Like, I'm sorry, but that is just super heckin' cool. We're off that hill now. Oh, heck. There we go. Transmission slower down over. Engine brake. Trying not to cook my actual brakes. Yep, and the bleachers are accordions so they can retract flush into the walls. A lot of high schools do that. My high school didn't do that. Like, all the bleachers were just, you know, metal benches on concrete. But I've seen the retractable bleachers. That was kind of weirding me out. Oh, I need to sleep again soon. Do I have the time on this job? Yeah, I got time. I got time. Oh, better not hit whatever that was. Oh, 70. That was just trash on the side of the road? Even the football... Bet? I mean, most professional and even collegiate stadiums use AstroTurf. So, like, that's way more believable than originally thought, but, like, why? Why would you do that as a false floor? I'm learning so much tonight. Wow. I didn't hit go live expecting to learn, but here I am learning and I'm loving it. It's got a transmission brake. So, oh, I can go 80. Yeah, the beefier engine would be really good right about now. Alright, picking up speed again. That's good, that's good. See, for some reason I originally thought when you said that it's not AstroTurf, it's real. I stand way corrected. I'm sitting here like, AstroTurf, that would be pretty easy to make into a false floor. But you're sitting here telling me it's real grass on concrete slabs. I really should get a wheel. Oh man, fatigue is about to kick in. Oh, well, heck. Sorry, friendo. Sorry, friendo. I went through that whole thing at 70 and I could have been going 80. Oh, there's a rest stop. There's a rest stop. There's a rest stop. I can go seep up here. Now, speaking of AstroTurf, those were actually my favorite types of fields to march on when I was in high school. Because it's like, real grass gives you more grip, but I worked there for a year. AT&T Stadium is 5 stories above ground, but what you don't see is the 5 stories underground with the Cowboys Hall of Fame storage from Monster Jam and a 5-star restaurant? Wow. So the whole stadium is elevated by 5 stories. And what you don't see is the Dallas Cowboys Hall of Fame, storage for a monster truck show, and a gat-dang restaurant. That's pretty cool. But, like, my favorite kinds of fields to march on were AstroTurf. Or, you know, whatever kind of turf field. Fake grass, basically. Just whatever fake grass. Because, yeah, real grass and real dirt would give you more grip. But if it rained the day before, oh, so slick. And also just pits from, you know, football existing. The above ground is 5 stories tall. Oh. 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 It's not elevated by 5 stories. The other shit is below ground level. Wow. Wow. The storage also has a wrestling configuration for WrestleMania and WWE Raw. Nice. Nice. Oh, yeah, I suppose they gotta get all the mileage out of the stadium they can. I would have to assume they also do concerts there. Or do they do concerts at that stadium? When trucks deliver to it, they drive right into the underground storage facility. Ooh. I don't know, that sounds kind of like top secret and fun in a weird sort of way. That's just my inner child deciding that sounds fun, and therefore it is fun. It could be hell on earth, but I don't know that. Haven't heard of any concerts there, but it easily could, like most stadiums. I should probably slow down just a touch. So one entire side could open 60-foot tall doors up to 200 feet wide. Jeez. That's like aircraft hangar type shit. Shit, it makes the Liberty Bowl in Memphis sound tiny. I mean, that wasn't like an NFL stadium or anything, was it? NCAA? American Athletic Conference. That was one of those stadiums, but still. Oh, come on. Way over. There we go. Sweet. Oh. Well, you see, you didn't block off the whole road. So, pardon me. Every year they take down the central TV rig and increase the size of the two main TVs on it for the sole purpose of keeping the world record of the biggest TV. Wow. Okay, you see here. This is probably why they had this exit blocked off. But you see, I have a condition called I don't care. Okay, need to slow down just a bit for this turn. Probably need to do that for this next one. Actually, 60 should be fine for this turn. There we go. I missed the funny number. I missed the funny number of distance left. That makes me sad. Oh well. We'll get more of those. 80 feels a bit fast for this road. Oh, there was the funny number for my speed. Yeah. 70 feels a bit fast for this road, to be quite honest. I had WrestleMania there. I was working at the nearby theme park, and none other than my idol Mick Foley tried to get on my ride, but his knees were up to his chin. He couldn't get the bar on his lap. God, imagine having to let down your idol just because they don't fit on the ride. That has to suck, while also just being hilarious. Like, it has to be both at the same time. Oh, 50. Nearly to the Desto. Hello, Zeze. How is the you? You missed all the fun. We had someone from Scotland in the chat. Currently have a friend from, I believe, Texas. And they're sitting here telling me about the time they worked at the AT&T Stadium. Or in the case of the last chat message they sent, the nearby theme park. Begged me to let him go and it kills me, like, due to park company rules. If I'd asked for his autograph, they would... I hate that for you. I hate that for you. I really do hate that for you. Yeah, it does suck. Big time. Because that was probably, like, the only time you'll get to meet the guy. Oh, well, at least you can say you got to see your idol not fit on a theme park ride. You do have a fun memory to take away from it. Alright. Yeah, I think after this I'm going to quick travel back to my garage. And then we're just gonna see what kind of used trucks there are available. And we're quite possibly going to... I don't know. The grass isn't the road? I beg to differ. I beg to differ, Zay. I got payback though. Just 2 years ago, I was at a convention. I got face to face with LeVar Burton, and I accidentally embarrassed the crap out of him. Oh, you gotta tell me more. You gotta tell me more. Wait, turn in here? Yeah. Ah, it's a construction site. Who's LeVar Burton? I think he's a wrestler? Okay, this actually should be relatively easy. Yeah, I can just loop around and pull it out. Okay. We're not gonna skip. We're gonna go as wide as we can. Pull a little bit ahead. Actor, very handsome actor. Noted. Star Trek The Next Generation, Geordie LaForge. I've never actually seen Next Generation. Never really seen any Star Trek. There's the level up. Heck yeah. I go for another point in high value. Yeah. Oh, there's a garage manager. We're going to travel. Just gonna skip time a little. I gotta look this up. There's Firefox. All right. LeVar Burton. Oh. Yeah, he is handsome. Wow. Wait. Wait a second. He was the Reading Rainbow guy. Firefox is still a thing? Yes, and I still use it. The character he plays as a visor, that's how he sees. Why is that character? I've seen the character, I've just never actually watched the show. In reality, the visor is solid, not only is blind when he wears it. Wow. You can't tell. Watching clips of it, you can't tell. The dude knows exactly what he's doing. But yeah, LeVar Burton was the Reading Rainbow guy. There's Kwame from Captain Planet. Another show I've never watched. Reading Rainbow? I don't quite know how to describe it other than it was a PBS show that it was encouraging kids to read. You know, just pick up a book. Pick up a book you like. Pick up one that pick up one that piques your interest. It wasn't gay? No. No, Reading Rainbow wasn't that gay. And it started in the 80s. I don't quite know what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of aimlessly wandering. Now let's see. How much does it cost to upgrade the garage? I believe it's 180k. Yep, 180k. So, do I want to... does the podcasts of him reading books and he takes requests. I saw that. I saw that in the Google results. But, like, he's got a podcast that some have described as Reading Rainbow, but for adults. But do I want to upgrade this garage? Who suddenly has a deep, smooth voice? I don't remember. It's been a while. I think I'm gonna take out a loan, upgrade the garage, buy a truck, and hire a driver. Just fucking send her, bud. Oh yeah. Like silk. I imagine so. Picturing something along the lines of like Morgan Freeman, or even to a slightly lesser extent Samuel L. Jackson. Because, like, let's be honest, Samuel L. Jackson's voice is actually quite nice. Alright, garage manager. Now, upgrade time. As soon as it loads, we'll see the upgraded garage. Goes from a rinky-dink shack to this quite official looking building. Oh, and I got to joke around with Bulk and Skull from... What is MMPR? Hold on. More shit to Google. It's a TV show. Oh, Power Rangers. Okay, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. You got to joke around with characters from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Mighty Morbin Power Rangers. Morby! I'm gonna morb! Now, in all honesty, it's got 14% permanent wear. Now that they've added the wear mechanic, honestly, they're funnier in real life. I'd imagine so. They have a standard to meet on TV, but in real life they can, you know, let loose a bit. It's only 96k. 73 with 4% permanent wear. You know what? We'll go with this Iveco. Stick in the garage in Warsaw. Sweet. And now we go to the recruitment agency. Click hire a driver. Let's see, we got 2 hazmat. 1 point in long distance, you have 2 points in just in time. We'll go with else. The 2 bullies who are always trying to reveal their rangers. I imagine it doesn't go well. Ever. Alright. That is done. And now with that, I'm thinking repay the original 100k loan. And then we go upgrade the truck. We'll go upgrade our truck. Oh, my eye is twitching again. Upgrade it to what? A machine that can cut bread. But it inadvertently saved the Rangers. God, the evil villain who is hopelessly lawful good. Like, they're trying to change it, but the universe said no. You are lawful good. Right up here to the dealership, because that's the beautiful thing about this game. You can take your truck to any repair shop and they can work on it. show you a link on YouTube? Sure. Sure. And then we'll go here. I think I unlocked some stuff. That's available from level 8. What was available from level 7? Where did I see that? Was it the engine? This one does have more torque. Look up MMPR Bulkmire. Alright. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, that's the wrong thing. There we go. We're gonna take a little break. A little break from Eurotruck. So that we may see what all the fun is. MMPR Bulkmire. Oh boy.
There's nothing out here, Bulk. Let's go. Huh?
Them? Those dweebs are the Power Rangers? Oh! I don't believe it. Oh! They've been playing dweebs all this time just to throw us off. Oh!
Those disguises were hilarious, by the way. Those disguises were absolutely the shit. They were also shit, but I guess that kind of plays into it. That was a fun break. It was a really fun break. No, I don't want the UK cat. Got a whole lot of stuff at level 8. Oh, no. We're gonna keep that, even though this probably has a bigger fuel tank. Actually, let's see. Oh, I can get the little side skirts. And they are bigger tanks. Nah, we'll just upgrade the engine for now. There we go. Alright. Now, our new driver has yet to do anything. They're not the villains, but it's... It's hillbilly their plans? What? So they're not the main villains, but they're like comic relief villains? Huh. Else. Training policy. You want to shove them in the long distance. Idle. Oh. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Actually, wait, we need a load. So I think just for kicks, we should do a special transport job with this truck. In one season, they became privatized for the whole season, thinking they could capture the Rangers by solving crimes before the Rangers do. What a chaotic plan. That reminds me of like a Key and Peele bit I saw on like TikTok or YouTube Shorts or something. they were playing heist people, robbers basically, criminals, classic criminals, and they were trying to figure out what the best way to rob the bank would be, and one of them brought up the idea of walking in and getting a job there, and then going in there every day, do the same thing day in and day out, and instead of actually stealing the money, they just get money deposited into their bank accounts. And the other one was like, motherfucker, that's a job. You just described a job. Oh, just down the road. Maybe while we're doing this special transport job, we will see some money come in from our new hire. It won't be much. It'll only be like 400 or 500 euro. Job offer. Yes. And one season they went through the police academy, not knowing that one of the Rangers was there at the academy with them, thinking once... God damn it. God damn it. That's all I can say to that. Just, God damn it. Oh, this is wide. Wow. That dude's just chilling on the back of my truck. Look at him, he's just vibing. Like a hot dog at 7-Eleven. Can we skip? Skip! Oh, let's reverse. Oh, this is gonna be sketchy. This is gonna be real sketchy. 44 tons. Massive tech part. I think the tech part is... Oh, fuck off. I just pulled out. Like, come on. Okay, we gotta take these turns wide. This is special transport, so we have to stay between the escort vehicles. Can't wander too far off the beaten path. But it's better money per kilometer. Whoa. This weird truck kind of got out of control for a bit. Alright, it can overhang the sidewalk a little. The actual villain was a guy with no skin wearing a metal BDSM outfit and a taped staff that whenever he gets angry, his staff breaks in half. That sounds like 80s or 90s kids TV. Just unhinged. The amount of unhinged is yes. Whoa! Truck did not want to make that turn. 96. Yep, typical 90s kids TV. Just unhinged. I nearly tipped the heckin' truck. Okay, noted. Take these turns slower. Now, question about this guy with the staff that breaks in half due to anger. Is it because he's breaking it, or does it just break when it senses anger? Nostalgia Critic even did a review, and during the boss battle, instead of fighting the boss, he summoned a giant robot to step on it instantly. Oh. It's like the cheese way out. Take it easy. Down the ramp. We gotta thread this. Sweet. Oh, I am exactly as wide as this construction zone. Alright, there we go. I think I'm going to finish this load and then hop off. And I'm going to look into getting a wheel. There we go. What happened to staff is after the first few episodes, it broke for real. Instead of making a new one, they taped it. We're gonna I love it. I love it. What happened with the staff is after the first few episodes, it broke for real. And instead of making a new one, they taped it back together. However, during filming of the next episode, the tape failed and the top just fell off. The tape was left in and they made it a reoccurring thing. That's awesome. That's awesome. Those cars are daring. Yes. Yes. It's almost like the cars... Ooh, already some money. 285 euro from my hired friend. It's almost like the cars in this game are like American Nissan Altima drivers. Right? Especially the ones that have the Altimas that have the V6 in them, because it's the same V6 that went in the 350Z. So they're just like, yeah, I have a race car. It just happens to have a CVT instead of a manual transmission. Infinite power. Who messaged me on Discord? So on every episode after that, you can see the thick layers of tape getting thicker each episode. If you've seen that meme where it's like the guy with the really big looking skull, but really most of it is makeup, like, and the thing he was doing was like going to the library every day and renting or like checking out 10 books and then returning them the next day and checking out 10 different books, all the while applying more latex makeup to his head to make his skull look bigger and just waiting till they noticed. Oh, about to do a lane change. I think there's a nerd behind me trying to get around. Check out MMPR Lord Zed. Siri, remind me in an hour to check that out.
Check now. For tomorrow, 12:39 a.m.
Sweet. There was a nerd trying to get around me. Look at that. This guy's coming over. I can slide over. Oh, this is gonna be so sketch. Oh, this is gonna be so sketch. Oh, this is gonna be so sketch. Oh. I have not enough room. Oh, this is gonna be close. Holy wow. We are cutting the inside of this corner. Come on, little Chuck Chuck. Come on, Chuck Chuck. No, 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 no. Wait, I have an idea. MMPR, I've got a headache. Bet. I am actually stuck. I'm literally stuck. I'm just gonna have to eat it. The truck doesn't have enough power. The load is too heavy. Oh, that's what I get. Yeah, it's too heavy. That's what I get for taking a 44-ton load. My diff is still locked. I can unlock it now that I'm unladen. I can't believe I had to cancel that. It was 15,000 euro I could have used. It's just gone. Deduced by Adam. Discord says I have a notification on my computer, but then it doesn't. I can't see the notification on my phone. What's the nearest city? Nearest city is Lodge. Sadly, there's a cancellation penalty. Yes, I know. I just didn't want to have to pay it. But no, I had to. All right. Actually, quick travel. So what am I doing next? Not a special transport job. Actually, no, heck it. We're going to go to Hamburg. No, we're going to go to Berlin. And travel to Berlin. I still have 2 hours. It's nearly midnight here. I'd like to be asleep by before 3, but I would like to keep going just a little longer. We're gonna pick a decent. We're gonna pick an okay job. I'm gonna sort by pay per distance versus just total pay, and we're gonna see what that turns out. Sort descending price per distance. In Berlin. Can't take those special transport jobs. We learned that the hard way. Could do this little job. So 2 hours mountain time. Oh, stomach just growled. Not that I'm hungry. All right. Whew. Yeah, we're just gonna do this quick little job and then I'm gonna call it. It was a sketchy job and I need a much stronger truck to do it. There are trucks that can do it. If you get a maxed out Volvo Globetrotter, for instance, that can do it just fine. I think I have a few leftover pork chops. Speaking of pork chops, are you familiar with acceleracers? Because the first thing I thought of when I saw you say that was, yeah, pork chop. Hit the apex. What's an apex? Do I like garlic and onion? Of course. Anyone that has a heart likes garlic and onion. There we go. The Hot Wheels one or the NASCAR one? There was a NASCAR acceleracers? I'm talking about the Hot Wheels one. The one that has lore that's somehow more complicated and less complicated than Bionicle lore. I didn't have very many friends growing up. Nope. Now I gotta look into NASCAR acceleracers. So much to look into. Oh yeah, this is much smoother sailing. Oddly, the NASCAR one is better with its CG. Well, of course. Accelerators was incredibly low budget. You should see how many reused. You should see how many reused just entire scenes they had. Like a lot of the shots of Vert Wheeler were reused with just different lighting, especially ones where he's like shifting. Of course, there's no reusing the part where he goes for the record. Suggest reboot season 3 and season 4. Huh. Zay, I swear to heck, but that also means you lost the game. Oh, speaking of the Hot Wheels acceleracers, there is a pretty sweet little fan game made in Unreal Engine 4. It's called Project Accelerator. You can just run through the realms. First 2 seasons of the reboot are good, but kids today won't get the references. Yeah, kids today wouldn't get the reference unless it's Skibbity Toilet, and then they'd just be confused, like, why are you using Skibbity Toilet? Was Hot Wheels a show? Oh, hon. You just opened up the mother of all the cans of worms. Buckle up. Time to explain Hot Wheels. Time to explain Mattel's, not their first venture onto the big screen, but Hot Wheels' first venture onto the big screen. So it all starts with a series of 5 episodes that are later stitched into a movie called World Race, also called Highway 35. You have racers from all different walks of life racing for $5 million and the Wheel of Power. The main character is Vert Wheeler, a cocky, yeah, get the iceberg, for sure. The main character is Vert Wheeler, a cocky 16-year-old who just got his license and thinks he can be a team of one. Literally at one point saying, I'm a team of one. Then he's on a team called Wave Rippers. And all their cars have little jump jetty boys. They can fly basically, but not actually fly. It's like they can hover a couple 2 or 3 inches above the ground anyway. Oh god. But then you have the Scorchers, who have lava-proof vehicles. You have the Dune Rats. Okay, so Vert Wheeler heads up the Wave Rippers. Taro Kitano, who is like a super rich adventure type of guy who keeps to himself a lot, heads up the Scorchers. Brian Kadeem heads up the Dune Rats, whose cars have spikes on the wheels. Like, they can have spikes on the wheels. You can retract them. And it's good for sand, apparently. Then you have Road Beasts. Yeah, Road Beasts. Headed up by Banji Castile. And their cars have saws, so they can cut through things. And then you have Street Breed, headed up by Kurt Wilde, who is a double agent. He also goes by Z36, working for Galorum, the evil robot lady that you don't find out is a robot until much, much later. Can I have a saw in my car? Only if I can have jump jets. Like, I don't think you understand. If I had the money, I would recreate some of the fucking cars. That is what? The jump jets, like on the Wave Rippers cars. They can mix the cars able to hover and fly around, basically. But they're not actually flying. Yes, jump jets. It's exactly what it sounds like. But then, like, all the cars are able to hit 300 miles per hour, which when you hit 300, yeah, basically hopping cars. But when you hit 300 miles an hour, you are then able to enter the segments of Highway 35 that were laid out by the Accelerons, who were here thousands of years before us. It's a copycat? Are you fucking kidding me? But then, like, they race through the realms and your brain would be mush. Not if you accelerate slowly enough. Which, oddly enough, you wouldn't have to accelerate all that slowly. But, where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. So, Vert ends up getting the Wheel of Power. Vert ends up getting the Wheel of Power, so everyone on his team gets $5 million. And then Tesla locks himself in his room and turns on Linkin Park while studying the Wheel of Power. So then the racers are like, we want more nitrox, and we want more nitrox so that we can get 300 miles per hour and enter the racing realms again, because we want to race on Highway 35. But then Tesla's like, no, fuck you. But then Galorum and her army of robot minions starts bearing down on them. Oh, wow. 11 Gs? Sustained long enough that could kill you. But then Tesla's like, oh, you have to put the Wheel of Power back where you got it. Because wisdom is a circle. What you receive, you must give back. That sort of thing. So then Vert races back into Hot Wheels City, which is where the Wheel of Power was when he took it. And he fights the drones, and 11 Gs is what? It's north of 100 meters per second of acceleration. Yeah, it's quite fast. I don't know what that is in miles per hour. That doesn't surprise me. But then, like, he puts it back and Galorum is defeated and the day is saved, and Vert ends up giving Brian Kadeem his check because Kadeem's people need the money because the village is suffering. Well, then Q Acceleracers 2 years later, fucking Tesla got himself paralyzed, so now he has to wear an exosuit to walk around. And now he just hates everyone, basically. And he's even edgier than he was. Kurt Wilde and Vert Wheeler are now on the same team called the Teku, and fucking they're racing their bitter rivals, the Metal Maniacs, and Nolo is the leader of the Teku, and feels like he's got something to prove because his brother was the leader, and he only got the leader position because his brother was the leader, and he feels like people hate him for it. Vert hates him for it, but that's besides the point. I should check out Mask. This was a kid's show? This was a kid's show. Holy fuck. Yeah. Well then, in the middle of the race, Gig comes and surprises the Teku and the Metal Maniacs, saying, Dr. Tesla needs your help again. Galorum stole the wheel of power. So then they go to Tesla's old headquarters, filling in the people that weren't in on Highway 35 as they went. And then they meet Kadeem, and like Kadeem is like, here, Tesla built a new headquarters where no one can find it. So he leads them to it. And then Tesla's like, yo, welcome to the Accelodrome. Welcome to the Accelodrome. My name is Dr. Tesla, and I'll be your server for this evening. What can we get started for you? So then he explains how the racing realms work and how he's got a hologram of the Wheel of Power, and it can open the racing realms and you can go in it. And you have to race. You have to get what's at the end. If you don't, the world could end. And so they all go in and they meet the racing drones, who are Galorum's minions. What channel was this on? Cartoon Network. Who made it? Mattel and Mainline Entertainment. But then Tesla didn't tell them that they only have an hour in the realms, and like while they're in the Storm Realm, which is the first one the humans see, they fucking, like, Kadeem gets knocked off the track and Vert tries to save him, but then Vert runs out of time, and like right as he goes through the, remember Exo Squad? No, I do not. But like right as Vert goes through the portal, his car gets cut in half. His car gets heckin' cut in half, and a drone followed him into the Accelodrome and all this stuff. And the drones got the reward at the end of that track, which was an Accelocharger, which gives your car superpowers. The Storm Realm Accelocharger makes you immune to lightning strikes. But then, like, Nolo and all the others show up for the next realm. And then they continue to go. And Vert's head gets the better of him. And in the water realm, he blows up his fucking car by running it off the track and into a rock. So then he fucking leaves because he's embarrassed. But then they run into a new enemy, the Silencers, who are not really an enemy. But they kind of are. They're like the honorable third party, if you will. And fucking, they go into the realms, and they discover that the Silencers are a thing, and then one of the drivers for the Metal Maniacs, Mark Wilde, who was in World Race on Vert's team, gets fucking captured by the drones in the junk realm after... Your first movie was Back to the Future the day it came out? Wow. I love Back to the Future. It's a great movie. But then, like, Vert comes back and they give him, like, the coolest car of all of them. And then Mark Wilde gets captured by the drones. And you learn that Kadeem got turned into a racing drone. And they're gonna do the same to Mark Wilde. So then they hatch a plan to go get Mark Wilde by hijacking a racing drone sweeper vehicle, which is the thing that can take apart cars to steal Accelochargers. That's what the power-ups are called. They're called Accelochargers. And then they steal it. They go to the drone's headquarters. They find Mark Wilde. They get him out. And I come back, but Vert had to go on the ultimate race where they run through every realm back to back. And he's racing Galorum. This is the only time Galorum drives in the entire series. And then, like, she's first to meet the Acceleron at the end of the track. But she used the Accelerchargers because at this point she has all the Accelerchargers. Like, she used the Accelerchargers to get through the track, but the Acceleron was like, no, the test was to do it with your own skills. This driver did it right. He did it right. Fuck you. So then Galorm tries to kill Vert, but she fails and gets yoked into oblivion. Then Vert comes into possession of the Accelerchargers, and then he goes back to the Accelerdrome, helps his friends escape, but then he gets sent to the Silencers headquarters somehow, and then they take the Accelerchargers, and then he finds out that the leader of the Silencers is his own fucking dad. Ed, Edd n Eddy? I used to love that show before I was banned from watching it. Okay, kind of a weird story. So, I was watching it on my TV in my room one night. And I was just goofing around and, like, I banged my head into the chair at the foot of my bed. And I gave myself a nosebleed doing it. And I was upset because I thought I'd broken something. I didn't break anything. I didn't hit it that hard. I just hit it hard enough to bleed somehow. Is this song just playing on repeat? There we go. But like, so like I was upset because my nose was bleeding. I was scared. So then my mother and grandmother took me into my grandmother's room and we just kind of hung out for a while. And I was like, could I watch what I was watching in my room? They were like, sure, what were you watching? I was like, Ed, Edd n Eddy, it was on Cartoon Network. They saw one episode and they were like, no, you're not allowed to watch that ever again. I mean, to be fair, Ed, Edd n Eddy was pretty zany. I used to think jawbreakers were that big. Some are. They're exceedingly rare, but some are. Most of the ones you see are like gumball sized, though. I know, right? That's enough candy for like a week. Oh, you wanna know what's funny? Double D is canonically a trans woman. Or at least non-binary. Yeah, I would assume Ed, Edd n Eddy met the Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory, not the Dexter from Dexter, as in Dexter Morgan, the serial killer. Yeah, Dexter from Dexter's Lab. I didn't watch Cat Dog very long. I think it ended right when I was turning like 5 or 6. But Courage the Cowardly Dog, I tried sharing that show with my sibling. She freaked out. She freaked out watching Courage. Cat Dog was amazing. It was so funny. I remember there was an episode where they actually like cut themselves apart to be separate entities, and they hated it. Yeah, I stopped watching it before then. I didn't really watch Nickelodeon. Cartoon Network was more my jam. I told you the park I worked at was the same one from Spy Kids 2. This would mean nothing to me as I didn't see any of the Spy Kids movies. Like, this would simply mean nothing to me. Saw all of them, I think, don't remember. I guess I have some shit that needs fixing. All I know... all I know is that there are thumb people, and then there's that one bit where it's like... the kid gets to bring in a person that he knows for some reason, and like he settles on his grandpa, and it's like pros. It's like pros, super intelligent, cons, physically disabled. I love how this has sort of turned into a just chatting stream where we're just talking about cartoons, like late 90s, early 2000s cartoons and movies. And this all started with me going on a very long rant that I don't know how long it was about acceleracers. Oh, speaking of Hot Wheels acceleracers, I managed to stump Baconator the other day. I tried getting it to guess Gig from Acceleracers, and I tried getting it to guess Pork Chop. It got Nolo, Vert, Scirocco, Taro, and that was it. But I wasn't going for any of those except for Scirocco. Yeah. I should get off fucking Twitter. It's a cesspool. Has been since at least 2016. Oh my god, KND? Yes! I watched KND. I always wanted to be one of the kids from KND. I always had fun. Yeah. Yeah. You know, there's like a fan theory that number one was a cancer patient. And like everything that he was seeing was basically what he wished would happen. But it's not what was actually happening. Also, yeah, I figured. But no one ever really explained the beef between number 1 and number 86. Low-key had a crush on 3. I think I remember which one 3 was. Oh, that's not who I thought number 3 was. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I actually kind of low-key liked her too, and I never knew why. Did I ever find out about number 0? Yeah, wasn't it number 1's dad? Oh god, you got me on the fucking wiki for KND. I didn't even know it was a thing till just now. Not the wiki. Yeah. I'm trying to get what working? And you can't drive a country, hon. Hold on. ETS2 Pro March. I'm Googling. I think I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to get Pro Mod working so you can drive in Iceland. I've never actually modded this game. Never actually modded this game. I am sorry to disappoint, hon. Whew. Well, I am actually very tired. I think I'm going to go to bed. It has been fun. I wish you all a wonderful night. Goodbye, nerds.